my door, and I say, hello Satan, I believe it is time to go. Me and the devil walking side by side. Me and the devil walking side by side.
Now I'd like to welcome to the stage the three student representatives, being Keisha, Tegan and Brianna. Hello.
Hello.
How are we this evening?
Great.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what is the message of your story dance?
Riverside Christian College dove deeper into the rich history of Maryborough. Like all areas of Australia, Maryborough has an amazing Aboriginal culture filled with stories linked with how the land and animals were created, through teaching valuable life lessons. After exploring the bachelor lore and story of Mooging, we found that the local Aboriginal culture and stories link to our very own Christian values in many ways. The story of Mooging teaches values such as sharing and kindness is shown when Mooging welcomes Ibis and his family to the camp, showing Ibis the stones that he made that Mooging was going to share with other local tribes. Honesty and forgiveness is shown as Mooging is going to Mount Bopple to apologise to the spirits for taking the stones, asking for forgiveness from Meelong. It also teaches the important values to be a good person. Do not lie or bear false witness against another. Ibis lied about Meelong's spirit being angry with him to trick Mooging in believing that it was Meelong who took the stones, not Ibis and his family. Do not take what does not belong to you. Ibis and the wife stealing the stones, not apologising when he got caught, but wanting to fight. The spirit did not want to hurt Ibis, but teach him a lesson. Yingiri forced the stones to be returned to the land, and Ibis and his family were turned into birds.
Thank you. Great. Now, what initiatives have this year taken to support the creation of your performance?
Mrs. Desiree McGann met with Uncle Glenn last year and had a chat about the history of the Bachelor people. Here, Uncle Glenn gave permission for Riverside Dance Program to retell the story through the vision of our Year 10 dance students. We discovered that Mooging is based on how Batto Island was formed. What better ways to learn about our local area and ourselves than starting close to where Riverside Christian College is built. Batto Island can be seen from the Highway Bridge, which is located 500 metres from our college. Year 10 dance students explored the book, The Legend of Mooney Jarl, words retold by Mooney Jarl, and the artwork by Wandy, Brother Wilf Reeves, and Sister Mrs. Olga Miller. Each Year 10 dance student selected a main character in Mooging and created movements to represent their person based on the words. The students learned that the didgeridoo is not a part of the Bachelor people and decided that they would stick to contemporary and modern music to connect with the words and bring the story to life. As this is a unique story, the students decided that adding projection to the overall performance was very important. Year 10 students brainstormed ideas and images and decided that the best way to honour this traditional story was to use Wandy, Mrs. Olga Miller's original drawing from the book, and so we asked permission to use these wonderful illustrations of Mooging. Year 10 students met with Uncle Glenn on country at Truscott Park, right on the banks of the Mary River. Here we discovered we were standing on the land that the Brolga stood and met with the Ibis in the story of Mooging. It was an honour to see how Batto Island is made up of stones and gravel, and birds can be seen in the trees of the island, just like it was described in the story of Mooging.
Oh, thank you. Now, who would you like to acknowledge and thank tonight?
We would like to acknowledge and thank Uncle Glenn for your guidance and time to teach us the importance of connecting to land and learning the rich history of the Bachelor people. We'd also like to thank all the Bachelor elders that have met and continue to work with our students, teaching us traditional ways and allowing us to ask the difficult questions. Thank you to Year 10 dance students for directing this story. Thank you to Miss Desiree McGann for guiding us through the process, and LA Dance Studio for allowing us to borrow the costumes. Thank you to our principal, Miss Michelle Googe, for giving us permission to tell our story. We'd also like to acknowledge all the support from the parents and community. Thank you to all the staff here at the Event Centre and Wakakiri organisation for giving us a stage and platform to perform this wonderful Bachelor story.
Thank you. Thank you, girls. Once again, thank you to Keisha, Tegan and Brianna.